What's up, guys? Mr. Foreman here, and today I want to talk about wage slavery. Okay, wage slavery is very serious, man, because a lot of men, a lot of young people, are victims of wage slavery. One way to get yourself on wage slavery is one, fall in love with a woman. Okay, have a notion in your mind of building a strong foundation. And when I say foundation, I mean, a family, like everybody else, like a normal person. You spend a considerable amount of time working, and working to take care of this family or foundation. Just for somebody to decide, hey, you know what? I don't need this guy around. Society says for me to get any more benefits or to do better, I have to get this man out of the house. So what they do is, out of the clear blue sky, you'll find yourself in a lot of fights and a lot of disagreements. But long story short, you guys will, your family will be broken up by the family court system. Okay? And you will be made to pay child support and or alimony depending on your situation. And this is wage slavery. Because 9 times out of 10, what ends up happening is first of all, you need to pay your rent, you need to eat, you need to do all these things for yourself first to sustain yourself as, as a normal man, human being or whatever. But how are you going to do that when you get paid $400 or $500 a week? Your rent is $1,200 to $1,300 a month. Your food costs X amount. Your gas bill, your heat bill, your electricity bill, your car. Plus, they're taking $300 out of your check every week for 1 or 2 kids, maybe even 3. What you gonna do? Get another job. So now you got 2 jobs. Okay? Now you got 2 jobs. Now you got 2 jobs. So that way you can pay for your rent. Now you got 2 jobs, you're never home. So now you're putting money into a building that you don't even be in. And the reason why you're never home is because now you're a wage slave. You have to go out there and work yourself to the bone day and night, every day. You know what I mean? Because your days off on your other job, that's when you go to your other job. So that way you can compensate for the money that they're taking out of you. Okay? And millions of men are living this way. Okay? They're living this way. Just being a wage slave. Basically, you're working to pay the state or her, however it works, and you're getting nothing. All because you got in a relationship and you had a notion of family and all these kinds of things where traditionally these things would work and it wouldn't be this way. But ever since, Lyndon B. Johnson with his bull crap, years and years and years ago, you guys can go look that up. Now this is the more prevalent thing to be put on child support and alimony. Okay? And that's why we say to you young guys, build yourself first before you even worry about getting into a relationship with these women. Okay? That is if you want to be in a relationship and still do this with women. It's entirely up to you. Okay, but most men who have realized that it's a losing game have stepped away from the whole situation, because all that ends up happening is you turn into a wage slave. Every dime, everything that you get is taken from you. Okay? Young guys, how would you feel if you made, all of a sudden, you ended up getting $1,500 from somewhere? But because you're a wage slave and you might owe 100, a little bit, you might owe a little bit of money to the state. That whole $1,500 is gone. 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 Because you're a wage slave. Now, in this pandemic, they've been giving out all kinds of money to people. Taxpayers and all those kinds of things like that. But guess what? If you owe child support, if you owe alimony, anything to the state, all that money, guess where it went? That's right. That's right. And you got nothing. Okay? You got nothing. See, society does not care about men whatsoever. They don't. They don't. And a lot of you people out there think this is a joke. Y'all think this is a joke. Y'all think that we just get up here on this YouTube and that we're some sort of terrorists and that we're not out here really trying to help men. You see, wage slavery is the number one issue in my opinion. Okay? That's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of guys decide to walk away. They no longer want to be a wage slave. They no longer want to be an emotional tampon. Okay? They're tired of the usury. Okay? Now, once again, like I always say, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me at all. Go out there, get in a relationship, and see for yourself. Go have a couple of kids. Shit, go have 5 kids. See what happens to you. See what happens to you. And then that would be an voluntary wage slave. Okay? Voluntary wage slave. You volunteered for it. Okay? You out there having all this sex with all these different women and not protecting yourself? You're signing up you're signing up to be a wage slave. Okay? You're signing your soul away to be a wage slave. Yeah, you want to sit up there but like, yo, this old school dude, he don't know what he talking about, man. Everybody's not like that. Chicks ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Like I said, go out there and see for yourself. I'm just trying to help you out, man, so you don't become a wage slave, okay? It took me many, many years to get out of wage slavery, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? And I have an issue right now where they put me back on wage slavery for a child that's not even mine. Because somebody put my name on their birth certificate. So now I have to go and straighten that up. And this issue came about because my daughter is trying to take custody of her half-brother. And when she went down there to go get custody of her half-brother, they told her that she had to talk to her father first in order to get the full custody of her half-brother, because my name was on the birth certificate. My daughter reported this to me, and now we're going to go take care of that. And I was wondering why the DOR was sending me bills. Like, my children are grown. I have grandkids. You know what I'm saying? My children are grown. I have grandkids. Why are you still trying to put me back in wage slavery? So we're going to straighten that up. You see what I mean, guys? You see what I mean? I haven't been with that woman, with my ex-wife, for many, 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 many years. But because I did in the past, I'm still subjectable to being a wage slave. You see that? And I'm a man going my own way, and I haven't been in relationships for many, many years. I have grandchildren, for goodness sakes. And one of my grown children had to report that they're trying to put me back on wage slavery. So this is serious, guys. Okay? I'm just trying to give you a warning. This is Mr. Former. Y'all have a good day.
Wait.